a little bit sad, but this is the house that I lived in when I was married. We were doing so well. We had 3 properties. I'll show you our 3rd property we owned, and we had to sell it. So there they are there. So it was a block of 3 or 4 flats. We were the second one with the dark wood. It was fabulous. It was a 2-bedroom with a garage, a tiny little 1 garage, and it was a gated community. So that whole corner of that section, our first apartment was right in the mount opposite the hot pools that we brought for $230,000. We ended up having to sell it for $70,000 just to get rid of it. I think I took on that mortgage, but anyway, the banks wouldn't let me have my house in Matamata and these other apartments, so we brought that 100%. We borrowed because we had good equity in our house in Matamata, so we didn't even need a deposit or anything. So we lived in there, and it was great because the library's closed in the weekends, and Alan could park his truck just there. And there's a cool cafe just across the road. But we loved it. Sam would have all his mates here when he would go to the festivals and New Year's parties and stuff. Anyway, so I rang the real estate agents. I was blubbering and, well, how do we sell it? How do we sell it? What do you do to sell it? Well, we email everyone and we know and let them know this is up. I said, well, I'm just going to email everyone. So I emailed someone. It was Lindy Franks. I saw her son out in Tocha Street. And I said, look, I've got this property for sale. I think we bought it for $490. I sold it for $530. We only had it for 6 months. But we lost that profit because I didn't know Alan was going to leave me. And we locked in our loans. So when you break your loans, you get penalised. And then we lost heaps of money in that other apartment. So I think we lost $200,000. But I managed to buy the house off my husband. I think I brought it for $580 and it's worth $850 now, so that's good, Dookie? Yeah, so that's my little house that I lived at there. I loved it, and the library was there. Like, it was a 3-minute walk to the Mount shops. It was great. But I like the Mount, but you have to get dressed up and you have to, people pleasing in society, and you have to be on your best behaviour. And I just, don't want to wear makeup sometimes. It's just, I love the Mount, but it can be a bit snobby. It makes me a bit nervous when I come here, actually. So that was our house. Hey, Duke, you remember that house very well. So there you go. That was the house that we lived in. And I sold it. So how much did we make? We bought it for $480, and I sold it for $530, $50,000. But we got penalised for breaking all our mortgages. So I didn't know he was going to leave me. Because I think he was sleeping with her for 5 weeks, and I was oblivious to it. I mean, she was all over Alan's Facebook page, messaging her, and one nice girl, her mother's a bitch and hates me, and really wanted the affair to happen, and she's a bitch, I hate her. But her daughter is lovely, and she told me, she said, Wendy, just go and read back all those messages on Facebook. So I think when Alan went to Hamilton for work, he would go and stay with her. Yeah, but anyway, that's a few years ago now, so let's turn on some music and let's get going, because we don't fucking care anymore. Nah, we're not depressed, we're not insecure. Nah, who cares? Right out, ciao.